What's up, everyone? Dark Mesa here. I've got COVID. Finally got me after 3 years. It sucks. I'm stuck in my apartment for the next couple days, but let's try to make the most of it. Let's talk about some concerts I've been to recently. Today, we're going to talk about the show Visions of Atlantis played in Brooklyn on February 22nd. For me, this was a new venue. This is called The Meadows. It's right next to the Brooklyn Monarch, where I've been a bunch. I saw Unleash the Archers there back in 2021. It's a small, intimate bar slash club. I don't know that you can actually have like dance offs there. Perfect for this kind of band because you really got to be up and personal with them. My background with Visions of Atlantis, I had seen them on two different 70,000 Tons of Metal cruises, most recently this year. So I saw them like 3 weeks before this show. I also saw them open for Dragon Force last April in New York. So their performances on the 2018 cruise did not blow me away, but the new Pirates set really got me and made me think, hey, I want to see them again even less than a month after my last show. The bill was mostly local openers and then the Spider Accomplice. It sounded like a full band, but there were only two people on stage, a vocalist and a guitarist, and everything else was a backing track. Definitely some good talent there. I'll have to check them out more. But we're here to talk about Visions. I was originally worried that their set would be about 50 minutes to an hour. They went on stage a little after 10, and it's kind of a rule that in New York all shows wrap by 11 except for very small local things. Anything at the Guardian or Barclays Center or even like the Palladium is done by 11 or else they get hit with union fees. I think they played something like 17 songs, which for a symphonic metal outfit is great. I was most certainly not disappointed. I was kind of tired the next day, but that's the sign of a great concert. The sound was excellent. There's this weird curve with respect to size of the venue versus how good the concert's going to sound. The smallest bars are never going to sound that good, but at the same time, I usually don't like the way shows sound at the Garden. They're not bad, but there's this sweet spot in the middle, something like the Palladium, as I brought up, usually like 1 to 3,000 person venues where I think it just sounds the best. That's probably the energy of the crowd catching up. But nonetheless, for such a small bar, I think this was probably like 200 capacity. It sounded awesome. Their set list was great. I'd seen them like 4 or 5 times or something. I still didn't really know any of the songs by name, but I made sure to grab a picture of the set list so I could look at this and think, oh, gee, I need to listen to this one afterwards. The ones that really stood out were the opener and Freedom. That opener was Master of the Hurricane. I had to check. And the last songs, Pirates Will Return and Legion of the Seas. Major standouts, definitely revisiting those a lot in the week since. But beyond a great sound and a great set list, I really need to call this band out for their performance because it was outstanding. In such a small venue, they really brought it. Like, they got on stage in pirate outfits and they danced around like the jolliest bunch of motherfuckers you're ever going to see. Both singers sang their hearts out. It was definitely live. I don't think they were backed up at all. There was some instrumentation in the background, but I'm pretty sure those vocals were live and not auto-tuned. Incredible. Again, back to the venue size. The intimacy here was great. I don't remember which singer started waving the pirate flag at the end, but I was at the barricade and I'm pretty sure I got boinked in the head with it. It's a flag, it's soft and it's funny, but that's how close we were. It I don't know that I've ever had an experience like this for any band that was a headlining touring act, and I probably never will. There's a piece here on how unsafe this is. I don't know where security was. God knows in the days since Dimebag, this probably shouldn't be allowed, but I'm happy it did. For everyone else watching this, if you didn't already miss it, go see them when they hit your stop, because this tour is not to be missed. This band is probably on to bigger and better things. You could be the one that says, I saw Visions of Atlantis in a 150-person bar before they started playing big clubs. Enjoy.